Hello, thanks for coming along this journey with me, the Essential Guide to CBD A to Z. We are on W for women's health and so excited about this one. Totally it impacts me now, post-menopause. A lot of you may understand that. If you're following me, you're probably in my age and understand that. And if you're younger, you have women's health issues also. And if you're male and you're involved with a female, you understand all this too. So hopefully we can help a lot of people. So since CBD can help with pain, sleep, and mood disturbances, it makes sense that women would be drawn to CBD products for relief from menstrual cramps, PMS, and symptoms associated with menopause, such as mood swings, sleep disturbances, temperature regulation, and altered brain function. How about that? That's a lot of stuff. The endocannabinoid system can be dysregulated during menopause. That's very true. So it's logical to consider that fortifying and balancing the endocannabinoid system with cannabinoids like CBD could relieve uncomfortable symptoms. Currently, there's very little research in this area. In everything, there's little research with this because follow the money. If you've been following along, you know, follow the money. This is a plant. People can't patent a plant. People, like big companies, can't patent a plant. So they come up with an alternative medicine to a plant-based medicine. So they make a pharmaceutical. That's really what alternative medicine is. A fake one. So currently there's little research in this area. The same holds true for symptoms surrounding the menstrual cycle, like PMS. However, there is certainly some research showing that CBD alleviates individual symptoms, especially sleep disturbances and mood, and there is a growing body of anecdotal evidence. In Project CBD's 2019 survey among people taking CBD for PMS, menopause, or other female hormonal conditions, CBD appear to be highly effective in addressing mood disturbances and pain. I can say yes to that. It's been my experience as well. It also appears to mitigate night sweats, hallelujah, and to a lesser degree, hot flashes associated with menopause. I can say that it's helped all of the above for me. If you know what a hot flash is like, picture an inferno, an incinerator, a burning inferno, and that's what happens to your body. And all of a sudden, the incinerator turns on, and you are hot like crazy. And it doesn't even burn any extra calories, right? Like you think if you're going through that and your body's doing this crazy heat thing, you could at least burn some calories, right? Doesn't work that way. What a bummer. So my experience has been that CBD helped all of these and more. CBD was less effective at ameliorating the bloating common to menstruation, and users found that it wasn't as helpful for alleviating sexual discomfort, low sex drive, and dry skin associated with menopause. That could go to some nutrition too. CBD may also help manage endometriosis. How about that? Endometriosis, a condition in which the endometrium, the tissue that normally lines the uterus, grows outside of the uterus. This can cause debilitating pain during periods, pain during intercourse, and can lead to infertility. Women with endometriosis have lower levels of CB1 receptors in their endometrium. According to a 2017 study, this suggests that reduced endocannabinoid system function may lead to the growth of the tissue outside of the uterus, as well as to more severe pain experience. So CB1, remember we have CB1 and CB2 receptors in the body. So CB1 is in the uterus and other places. That means balancing the endocannabinoid system with cannabinoids may not only help relieve the pain associated with endometriosis, but also may help mitigate the underlying cause of the condition, say the researchers who concluded targeting endocannabinoid modulation to treat pain is probably more than just treating the pain, as it may impact several levels of pathogenesis and the proliferation of the disease. So it may get to the root of the problem. Most of these things that they treat, any pharmaceuticals and stuff, usually just are a Band-Aid. Like when you take medicine for depression, it's just masking what's going on. There's other things that can be causing it and other ways to entertain to help fix it, but you want to get to the root of the problem. When you just take medicine, it can just mask the problems, and we don't want to do that. We want to deal with them. So taking an exogenous cannabinoid like CBD can help fix the problem for endometriosis. That's pretty impressive. If you know anyone that's had endometriosis, it's very painful. Finally, as mentioned earlier, CBD may be a particularly potent ally against several types of breast cancer cells. Most recently, in a 2019 study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences, a team of Slovakian and Austrian researchers concluded that cannabinoids like CBD and THC may decelerate tumor progression in breast cancer patients. What? And that cannabinoids are not only active against estrogen receptor positive, but also estrogen resistant breast cancer cells. That's just amazing to me. So it may decelerate tumor progression in breast cancer patients. Why? Normally, in my experience, people that are going through cancer treatments, their oncologist doesn't want them to take anything, just those drugs, and, forget about anything else that's going to help you feel better. Like CBD, as we've gone through all the letters we've gone through, it helps with anxiety, it helps with sleep, it helps with pain, it helps with focus, it helps with endometriosis, it helps with the breast cancer tumors. Why wouldn't it be helpful while you're taking, while you're getting treated for cancer? Like, wouldn't this kind of make sense? I'm not making any medical claims, but wouldn't something that helps you sleep better, help it? If you've known anyone that's gone through cancer treatments, like there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of disrupted sleep, there's a lot of nausea, there's a lot of hair loss, there's a lot of all kinds of stuff. Why wouldn't we try something that's natural that can help people? Why? Follow the money. Thanks for listening. As always, the most important thing to do is to make sure you're using a quality CBD and that you're consistent with it. I take it every day like a supplement, and that's what all my personal data and all the data I read, that's what it supports. In the future, if something changes, then I'll change. But be consistent and use a high quality CBD that you know where it's come from. Most of them come from another country with the letter C that's not regulated, and you have no idea if you're using motor oil or you're using CBD or you're using baby oil. You don't know. So if you need help finding a quality one, I can recommend for you. But remember, whenever anyone tells me, oh, I've tried, it didn't work for me, I have to question, do you know where it came from? Do you know where it is? Nobody wants to be wrong. So, of course, I would ask gently. But really, you have to know where it's coming from, where it's sourced, who's making it, is it certified? You need to know. Okay, that's what I say all the time. And if you're going to look for big research studies on this, you're never going to find it, because who's going to pay for it? Anything can be made out of hemp. You can make anything that's plastic can be made out of hemp. Paper can be made out of hemp. Clothing can be made out of hemp. CBD oil is made out of hemp. So many useful things that we use every day. Imagine, everyone wants to be green and conscientious. Imagine if we use something that is sustainable and it's quick to grow again, and it's good for the earth, because hemp is a scavenger plant and can absorb any of the toxins in the dirt that you put it in, if that's what you use it for. But so imagine that, pretty sustainable. Everyone that's on their high green horse, that you might want to think about something that's very natural. Okay, I'm getting off my horse. Thank you.